Former First Lady Michelle Obama has once again demonstrated her fearless approach to personal style and self-expression, revealing that she recently underwent a bold transformation by getting 10 new ear piercings, all in one sitting. The candid admission came during a light-hearted moment on her popular podcast IMO, which she co-hosts with her brother, Craig Robinson. What started as a playful exchange quickly turned into an insightful conversation about embracing change, drawing inspiration from younger generations, and finding freedom in small acts of rebellion after years in the public eye. During the episode, Craig Robinson gently teased his sister about the noticeable additions to her ears, noting that he had observed the new jewelry and wondering how she had managed to keep the process somewhat under the radar initially. Michelle responded with her characteristic warmth and humor, explaining that she had long contemplated adding extra piercings but had never found the right moment. She recalled attempting a second earring years earlier, before becoming a mother, but admitted that life's demands led her to abandon the idea and let the hole close. Now, in a new phase of life, she felt ready to revisit the concept and explore it more fully. Her inspiration came from observing evolving trends among younger people, particularly the way ear stacks have become more elaborate and artistic. Michelle described these modern arrangements as more of a cluster, a constellation with twinkles, capturing the playful, celestial quality that has made layered piercings so popular. What began as a modest plan to add just a few pieces quickly escalated once she was in the piercer's chair. Excitement took over, and she found herself directing the artist with enthusiastic instructions. "Oh, put one there and put one there. Oh yeah, let's try one there." Before she knew it, the session had resulted in a total of 10 fresh piercings, transforming her earlobes and cartilage into a sparkling display of personal style. The revelation brought laughter and warmth to the podcast, especially when Michelle shared how different family members reacted. Her brother noticed the changes almost immediately, highlighting the close sibling bond that has been a cornerstone of their public conversations. In contrast, it took her husband, former President Barack Obama, a couple of days to register the new additions. Michelle recounted the moment with affectionate amusement, explaining that after about 72 hours, he finally commented on the jewelry. She playfully reminded him of their daily proximity, joking, "I don't know. I sleep with you every night, dude, you know?" The exchange underscored the comfortable, teasing dynamic that has defined their marriage for decades and offered listeners a relatable glimpse into everyday family life at the highest levels. This latest style choice aligns with Michelle Obama's broader evolution in self-expression since leaving the White House. In recent years, she has spoken openly about the constraints she felt regarding her appearance during her time as First Lady and the liberation she now experiences. Promoting her new book, The Look, she has reflected on the expectations placed upon her wardrobe and overall image while in office. On the cover of People magazine last fall, she discussed her decision to wear her hair in braids more frequently, describing the style as a symbol of freedom. Braids allow her to simplify her routine, freeing up time and mental energy for activities she enjoys, such as swimming and playing tennis. She admitted that during her White House years she was uncertain whether the country was prepared for certain looks, including more natural or protective hairstyles. Now, unbound by those concerns, she embraces choices that feel authentic and practical. The decision to get 10 piercings in one go reflects a similar spirit of embracing joy and experimentation. For many women, ear piercings represent more than decoration. They can symbolize personal milestones, creative expression, or simply the pleasure of trying something new. Michelle's story resonates particularly with those who have delayed self-care or stylistic risks due to busy careers, family responsibilities, or societal pressures. By sharing the details so openly, she normalizes the idea that it is never too late to pursue small changes that bring happiness and confidence. The podcast moment also highlighted the influence of generational trends on personal style. Younger audiences have popularized maximalist ear stacks, mixing metals, stones, and placements in creative ways that blur the lines between classic and contemporary. Michelle's willingness to draw inspiration from these looks demonstrates her ongoing curiosity and openness, qualities that have long endeared her to people of all ages. Her brother's gentle ribbing added a layer of familial authenticity, reminding listeners that even global icons experience sibling teasing and light-hearted accountability. As Michelle continues to promote her book and engage with audiences through the podcast, moments like this humanize her further. They remind the public that behind the historic achievements in public service lies a woman who values joy, spontaneity, and the freedom to evolve. The 10 new piercings serve as a sparkling testament to that mindset, a visible reminder that personal growth and self-expression can continue at any stage of life. Whether admired from afar or discussed in living rooms across the country, her story encourages others to consider their own small acts of boldness, whether that means a new hairstyle, a fresh tattoo, or in this case, a constellation of twinkling earrings that catch the light and reflect a life lived with courage and authenticity. In a world that often scrutinizes public figures for every choice, Michelle Obama's candidness about her piercings offers a refreshing counterpoint. It shows that even someone who once navigated the intense spotlight of the White House can prioritize personal delight and share that delight without hesitation. The podcast episode, filled with laughter and genuine connection between siblings, stands as another example of how the Obamas continue to connect with audiences through honesty and relatability. For fans who have followed her journey from Chicago to the White House and beyond, this latest revelation feels like a natural extension of the empowerment and self-acceptance she has long championed.